from Dan O'Hagan and welcome to Zagreb. Group A of FIFA World Cup qualifying, and there won't be a bigger game played between now and the first game of the World Cup finals themselves in Brazil. This, the Maximir Stadium, about to bear witness to a piece of sporting history. A first ever meeting between the national teams of neighbours Croatia and Serbia. All the point at stake here, almost a side issue. This is all about Balkan pride. Croatia led by Igor Stimac these days, Serbia by Siniša Mihajlovic. Two teams here in a cacophonous cauldron in Zagreb. 35,000 here, all Croatians, for this historic meeting before the game. We'll break off and take in the two anthems. First, that of Serbia, their anthem, Božja pravda. Demands his players know the words and sing the anthem. Now, Lipa Naša Domovina, the anthem of the home team, Croatia. Raucous, fervent, Balkan passion. The two nations' first ever senior football meeting, Croatia and Serbia, for World Cup points in Group A. Just listen, it is a true cacophony. No Serbian fans allowed here, all Croatians, 35,000 inside the Maximir. Symbolic, historic venue in its own right. And before the game there will be a presentation. I should say the referee in charge is Cüneyt Çakır. Yes, that Turkish referee who sent off Nani at that Champions League game recently. All eyes and focus on him. Here's the awards for 100 caps to 3 Croatian players. Josip Šimunić, goalkeeper Stipe Pletikosa, and also the captain Dario Srna. All three are the joint caps record holders for the Croatian national team. what a game to win cap number 101 for Igor Stimacz's team. So Croatia's three Centurions, Šiminić, Cerna and Petikosa. Just listen to that, just look at that. True passion. Friendly handshakes pre-match before the game commences. These two have previous hugs and handshakes for now. Always been that way down the years, more of that later. Modric, Croatia's string puller. Well, team news, there's one big surprise sprung by Igor Stimac. He hands a debut 18 to Mateo Kovacic of Inter Milan. And number 4 there on the bottom left of that team group. Number 7 reaches 50 caps. Mario Mandzukic and Ivica Olic lead the attack for Croatia. Serbia's team is rather cautious. Ivan Radovanovic and Alexander Ignatski were sitting in front of a 4-man defence, all of whom won major trophies last season. In goal for them, Zeljko Birkic is preferred to the more experienced Vladimir Stojkovic. There is Cüneyt Çakır, the Turkish referee. Yes, him from Old Trafford. A couple of weeks distant. Captains Cerna and Chelsea's Branislav Ivanovic lead their two teams in this raucous din inside the Maksimir Stadium in the Croatian capital, Zagreb. 15 goals for Bayern in the Bundesliga this season for Mario Mandzukic. He partners Ivica Olic in the attack for Stimac's Croatia. Sit tight. Hold on to your hats. This will be some occasion to savour, to cherish, to remember. The first time these two nations came together and played a game of football against each other. The surface, the setting, the atmosphere perfect. Siniša Mihajlovic brings Serbia to Zagreb. And before the game, a moment for both teams to think and reflect on what's gone before. Robert Komen of the Croatian FA is remembered by the two teams. Now that is an atmosphere. Zagreb, full house, 35,000, World Cup qualification Group A, but the two neighbours lock horns. Croatia and Serbia meet for the first time. It is Croatia who will start this qualifier on the whistle of Cüneyt Çakır, if we can indeed hear his whistle. In Zagreb, the neighbours face off for the first time. We are underway between Croatia and Serbia. The road to Rio, Group A, points at stake, but the points for once here, almost a side issue, as these two teams meet for the first time. Full house, all fans here are Croatian. No Serbian fans have been allowed to travel to this game. There have been stricter border controls and checks on the border routes. Ivan Rakitic winning his 50th cap for Croatia today. In towards Mandzukic. Away by Neven Subotic for Serbia. It's up towards Filip Juricic. Rakitic, now Luka Modric. That's going to be a free kick Croatia's way. Referee under pressure, of course. Foul here on Zoran Tosic. Away there by Dario Srna, the captain for Croatia, one of those three players given the award to mark 100 caps before this match, along with Stipe Pletikosa and Josip Šiminić. Šiminić, of course, the Australian-born centre-half, the man who was once shown in the World Cup in Germany 3 yellow cards by Graham Poll. And here he is. Helped on by Mandzukic towards Olic. 3 here is Stevanovic. Now Šćepović. Veteran Čoluka plays these days with Lokomotiv Moscow in Russia, where his club coach is Slaven Bilic, the ex-Croatia national team boss. Ball played safely back here to the goalkeeper Pletikosa. Out towards Strinic. Croatia are the joint leaders of Group A with 10 points from 4 games with Belgium. Serbia in third are some 6 points further back, and I think Serbia feel a defeat here would more or less rule out their chance of making Brazil in the World Cup in 2014. High stakes. This is Stevanovic. Helped on towards Kolarov. Rakitic tries to break away here for Croatia. And this now is Matija Nastasic of England's champions Manchester City. Clubmate, of course, of Kolarov. Towards Šćepović here. Turned away by the head of Čoluka for Croatia. Well, the place, of course, is jumping literally. Kolarov here with Serbia's throw-in. Into Filip Juricic. Here is Juricic. Juricic now for Stevanovic. Ball won back by Croatia, but given away. Here though is little Luka Modric. Modric now out. Here now to set Strinic away, the left back for Croatia. Ivan Strinic of Dnipro in the Ukrainian Premier League. Dispossessed here by Zoran Tosic. Now the teenager on debut here, Kovacic. Modric for Croatia. Into the captain, Dario Srna. Srna for Rakitic. Kolarov there with a challenge. Rakitic these days of Sevilla in Spain. The winner in Skopje against Macedonia early on in this qualifying campaign. Free kick here, which of course the regular taker Dario Srna is on for Croatia. Srna's debut 11 years ago against Romania now. Long time player for the national team. In by Srna here, goalkeeper checks and then goes back. Away will come Juricic here for the Serbians. Juricic into the feet of Tosic. And back by Modric here for Croatia. The was pulled back. Free kick for the home team. There's an injury here too for one of the Serbian players. It was Filip Juricic, was it? Or maybe Zoran Tosic. Actually caught Luka Modric. The player injured is Marko Šćepović of Partizan in the Serbian Premier League. 8 goals for them in Serbia this season. Only his 3rd cap tonight. Chosen to lead the line ahead of the likes of Filip Đurđević of Nantes and Nikola Đurđić of Greuther Fürth. Magic spray called for here to treat Šćepović. Which has come into form of late for Real Madrid. He had a pretty shaky start in Spain. He was labelled by Marca, the Spanish sports paper, as the worst signing of the season until he's reached about facing fortune. jeers, the boos, predictable for a Serbian injury. 35 now, Josic Šiminić. Free kick taken here now to Luka Modric. This is Mateo Kovacic, 18 years of age. What a game, what a night to make your debut for Croatia. Into Mandzukic. Now Strinic, his crossing chance is quickly denied. Now Škepović will come back on for Serbia. Ivanovic throws in then for the away team. Here alone, no Serbian fans allowed in for this match. You've got the same case with Croatian fans when they meet again in Belgrade in September. This is Modric. Kovacic. Modric. Now Niko Kranjčar. Dispossessed. Juricic couldn't quite wriggle his way through there, and now away will come Croatia. Towards Mandzukic, goalkeeper Birkic hasn't come for it. Nastasic is the covering defender here for Serbia. Foul by Mario Mandzukic. That's been a successful move from Wolfsburg to Bayern in Germany this season. Those 15 league goals as Bayern have taken what a 20-point lead in the German table. Nastasic just pulled back there by Mandzukic. It'll be a Neven Subotic free kick here. The other centre-half plays for Borussia Dortmund, the outgoing, it seems, German champions. Well, Škepović, you can see, is not in a good way at all. He's already been off for treatment once. Maybe a rib problem here for the striker. On his third cap, as I say, he'll be loath to come off given the game we have on our hands here in Zagreb, but it looks painful indeed. A change being called for here by Mihajlovic. We're going to see Filip Đorđević come on, the player who plays in the French second tier with Nantes. Joined them from Red Star 5 years ago. Modric. Here's Alexander Kolarov, and he was caught. And the first change enforced inside 9 minutes. There goes Marko Škepović, and in his place comes Filip Đorđević. The current joint top scorer in the French second tier with Nantes. He scored some 16 league goals for them this season as they chase promotion back to Ligue 1. Kolarov's free kick for Serbia. Into Stevanovic. Then Rakitic puts the pressure on Alexander Kolarov. This is Neven Subotic. Ivanovic. Subotic again. Too long that for Torino Stevanovic. This is his second cap, by the way, I think number 3 for Serbia. Swiss-born ex of Inter Milan, now playing with Torino in Turin. A couple of goals in Serie A for them this season. That's a foul throw by Cerna. Surely play goes on. In by Cerna. Knocked on by Mandzukic now for Rakitic. Lost his balance. Stevanovic for Serbia. Took a risk. Kolarov has won the throw in the end off Ivan Rakitic. Kolarov has scored in this World Cup qualifying campaign in the 6-1 home win over Wales, the only game which Serbia have scored in their qualifying campaign so far. It's their 5th game and 3 blanks. Up to now, just 4 points on the board from their first 4 qualifiers. 6 less than Croatia. As I say, the consensus is that if Serbia don't win here, their campaign is as good as over in the race for a place in Brazil. Here's veteran Čorluka for Croatia. Platikosa away. Debut for him came 14 years ago now. Platikosa has been the first choice for much of that time. Did have to fight Tomislav Butina at one point for the number 1 shirt, having seen off the veteran Drazen Ladic. Cerna throws in again. That has the whiff of a foul throw to me about it, but allowed to go. It is a novel style that Cerna has with these throws. Does throw the ball down into the ground, which you don't always see, and often is given as a foul throw by some officials, but not so far by the referee Churit Chakia. Giant Zelko Birkic, 6'6", the Udinese goalkeeper, only his 10th cap tonight. Ivan Rakitic for Croatia, blocked by Kolarov. This now is Stevanovic. Ivanovic. In goes the cross. Here is Stevanovic. Alen Stevanovic for Serbia, checks. Lost out here now is Mario Mandzukic for Croatia. Modric first time pass, taken here by Niko Kranjčar. Good balance, good feet. And fouled as well here, Kranjčar. Plays now in Ukraine with Dynamo Kiev, Niko Kranjčar, after 6 years in England with first Portsmouth, then Tottenham Hotspur until the end of last season. Mihajlovic is half Croatian, by the way. He has a Croatian mother, Serbian father, but very much the poster boy of Serbia down the years. That's Modric. Now Ivan Strinic to Šiminić. Modric. Čoluka for Croatia. Goalless so far with what almost 30 minutes gone in Zagreb. The Maksimir Stadium is absolutely rammed and absolutely jumping for this historic game between the two national teams who've never met before. The old Yugoslavia did come here in the qualifiers for Euro 2000. Teams drew 2-2 in that match, where Mihajlovic played for what was then Yugoslavia. Made both goals as well. Given away there by Alexander Ignovski for Serbia for throw here, which Strinic will take for Croatia. Strinic. Ivica Olic, and now Strinic again. Wins the corner busy here off Ivanovic. Serbia's captain, Chelsea. 6 goals for Chelsea this season for Ivanovic. One of their few consistent performers this season under their various coaches. Corner here for Ivan Rakitic and for Croatia. First set play really for Croatia to try and use here. In by Rakitic. Birkic with a punch towards Cerna. Now Čoluka. Rakitic. Whipped in cross. Olic helps on towards Mandzukic, who got there first too. But the whistle has gone. The goal does not stand here. For I guess an offside that against Mario Mandzukic. Not the foul on the goalkeeper, which looks an okay challenge to me. Let's have a look at this. Olic helps it on. Now, is he offside? Yes, he is. Just. The right call. No goal. Kovacic with the free kick here for Croatia. Šiminić for Modric. Oh, good feet to escape the challenge of Juricic. Here's Dario Cerna for Croatia. And Cerna's cross will win a corner off Kolarov. He wants a handball, but it is only a corner here. Dario Cerna does deliver such a wicked set piece. The captain for Croatia. Here he is on this corner. A Cerna set piece. And towards the near post, a diving header clear there by Djordjevic. His first touch, the Nantes striker. Djordjevic winning just his third cap, has scored one goal against Chile on debut back in November, a 3-1 success for Serbia. They have won their last two friendlies, both 3-1 wins against Chile and Cyprus. Stevanovic caught, free kick Serbia. Kolarov. Stevanovic. Back pass to Željko Birkić. Towards Djordjevic. This is Ivan Rakitic, dispossessed though here by Alen Stevanovic for Serbia. Stopped there by the teenager Kovacic. Now Rakitic. That's good play. Now Kranjčar. Modric. Kovacic. Game's pace, of course, is frantic. Neither team has yet really carved out a clear, legal scoring chance. Here now is Ivan Strinic for Croatia. Couldn't find Kranjčar. Ignovski now for Stevanovic. Djuric. Kolarov. Djuricic with a cross. They claim a handball there against Šiminić. Not given. It's with Pletikosa. Well, a good watch so far. The atmosphere is adding much to the occasion. This was half a shout for handball against Josip Šiminić just here. Kovacic. Now Strinic for Luka Modric for Croatia. Niko Kranjčar, goalless but really watchable so far. This is again the teenager Mateo Kovacic. Kovacic looking for Mandzukic. Cost into 15 million euros from the home team here in Zagreb Dinamo in January. He's taken the number 10 shirt, which was left vacant by Wesley Sneijder's move to Galatasaray. Here's Dario Srna for Croatia, on to Luka Modric. Kranjčar. Strinic. Here's Modric again for Croatia. Expansive ball to this near side here, and Dario Srna finds him as well. Srna. And Kranjčar's shot is well wide of Birkic's goal in the end there, but the first glimpse of goal there for Croatia. Niko Kranjčar, who hasn't scored a goal for the national team for 2.5 years. Well wide. Took aim, but never really going to trouble Željko Birkić. Birkić now Udinese's first choice, given that Samir Handanovic has moved to Inter. He was loaned out to Siena last season, the Serbian goalkeeper tonight. And by Kolarov. Djordjevic puts the pressure on Šiminić here. Away by Šiminić, though it's not very far away, helped on by Kovacic. Now Kolarov for Serbia. Kolarov into Ignovski. Ivanovic, that should be and is with Stipe Pletikosa. Mandzukic. Nicked away now, and this is Ignovski for Serbia. Ignovski pressured by Rakitic. Šiminić with the back pass. This is cleared away now by Pletikosa. Čorluka towards Olic, watched away there by Ivanovic. This stadium did play a key role in the pre-war hostilities. There was an infamous derby here between Red Star Belgrade, the Serbian club, and the home team here, Dinamo Zagreb, which led to riots, and many have said those riots in 1990 were one of the catalysts which led to war. I recall Zvonimir Boban playing a key role in that on-the-field disturbance back in 90 when he kicked a policeman. So the Maximir does hold, for these two teams, huge significance. This is Kovacic, Cerna, Rakitic, Šiminić, Rakitic for Croatia. Now Cerna, well taken here by Cerna. And Niko Kranjčar for Dario Cerna again here, within Rakitic. Now Modric, now it's Rakitic. Looking to find Modric's run. Kolarov will clear away here for Serbia, in theory at least. Free kick. I mentioned pre-match, the two coaches don't really see eye to eye. It all stems back to the Yugoslav Cup final back in 91, that. Stimac playing for Hajduk Split then, and for Red Star, Mihailovic, and the two were both sent off after exchanging lots of words. Here is Olic, Olic across, Mandzukic, Croatia lead. The breakthrough goal means the world to Croatia, scored by Mario Mandzukic. And just listen. That's what the goal means to players, to fans, to Croatians everywhere. Olic makes it, Mandzukic scores a dreadful free kick. Mistake by Kolarov. Olic got away from the defence, and it's a simple side-foot home from 5 yards for Mario Mandzukic for Croatia. It's a Serbian defensive disaster, and on a plate, a goal for Mario Mandzukic in Croatia's game of games. They're in front by 1-0. Mihailovic in Serbia have hit the button marked self-destruction. Kolarov's dreadful free kick charged down by Mandzukic, who then went on to score himself after being released by Ivica Olic. 1-0 Croatia. This is Nastasic for Serbia. Radovanovic. Out here to Zoran Tosic. Tosic now for Ivanovic. Can Serbia find a response? Ivanovic here still goes on. Now in by Tosic towards Djurdjevic. Away will come Modric here for Croatia, who now have their tails up. Foul by Branislav Ivanovic for Serbia. Clear trip by Serbia's skipper. And 1-0 Croatia. That free kick charged down, it came to Mandzukic, and then Rakitic for Olic. And this was a simple finish when the stakes have never been higher. 1-0 Croatia. What must he be feeling at that moment? Radovanovic here now for Djuricic. Off Chorluka, goal kick though, says the referee, and Serbia don't quite understand the decision. I must say the players are so far playing this game in a tremendous, correct spirit, which is great to see and great to watch. Here's goal the difference. Mihajlovic did say any player of his sent off here for unsporting behaviour would not play for Serbia under him again. The atmosphere is still absolutely bubbling here, sizzling, raucous, cacophonous. It is a proper din, and their team lead by 1-0. By Strinic, and Olic to cross. Strinic again. Olic should have been offside there, couldn't really pick up the ball. Well, that free kick from Kolarov was such a blunder. Olic here was selfless in looking across goal and rolling it into the path of Mandzukic, who takes the glory himself. Šiminić now for Čoluka. I hope the viewers across the world are hearing just how good the atmosphere is here, because it's adding so much to this occasion, to this game. There's Mandzukic again. 11th goal, and this is 39th cap for Croatia. Mario Mandzukic. Slip there. One of the Serbian players, I think it was Ignovski. Well, Birkic beaten, Serbia trailing. Can they find a response here to that goal from Mandzukic? Rakitic, Mandzukic there again. Cerna, Mandzukic towards Olic, who's such a hard-working player, Olic. One of those who will always give you 110%. Here's Ivan Rakitic. Given away. This is Djurdjevic. Čoluka. Pressure here on Nastasic. He's really had a wonderful first season with Manchester City. He was signed from Fiorentina in the summer and has really displaced Julian Lescott now as Roberto Mancini's first pick at centre-half alongside the captain Vincent Kompany. Here's Olic for Kranjčar. Modric, Niko Kranjčar. Kovacic. That's good play. 18 years old, the number 4 here for Croatia. Rakitic. 11 here is Dario Cerna. Kovacic again. Pressured here by Radovanovic. And fouled there by Atalanta's Ivan Radovanovic. So far, so good for Igor Stimac and for Croatia. Kovacic. Before the goal, speaking about the unity which exists between the two coaches. Here's Stimac and Mihajlovic. All stems back to that Yugoslav Cup final back in '91. Many wars of words down the years since. Here's Stevanovic. Radovanovic for Serbia. Not to really get any attacks going so far in the first half an hour. Serbia. Radovanovic. There's Dario Cerna. Cerna's career's got on, he's moved further back. He was really a right winger in his earlier days with Croatia and Shakhtar, now playing very much as a right full-back, though still with clear licence to join the attack. Stevanovic. Now Rakitic. Cerna. Rakitic again, it might just break here though to Ignovski. And towards Djurdjevic. Ignovski. Djordjevic. Intercept by Rakitic, and now here's Vedran Čoluka. Helped on by Olic here for Mandzukic, caught from behind there by Nastasic. His goal splits these two neighbours. And the Balkans match of all matches, this. And now is Ivan Strinic. Serbia free kick. Serbia began the campaign with a goalless draw at Hamden against Scotland before a 6-1 win in Novi Sad against Wales. Defeats though home to Belgium and in Macedonia have rather derailed Mihalovic's campaign. Of course, they did play the World Cup in South Africa. They did beat the Germans. But defeats to Ghana and Australia both meant they were first round elimination. Radovanovic. That pass here is for Nastasic, who just about got there. He's going to break there here now to Niko Kranjčar. And play called back here for a foul on Nastasic, I think. Not sure Stimac agrees with that, but whistle went early. To stretch it, didn't he, Nastasic? And maybe that challenge from Olic is judged a foul by the referee from Turkey. Otherwise, Kranjčar and Mandzukic were in. Certainly the decision made by Stimac to start here with the teenager Kovacic, a major shock. He didn't play in what people assume was the first 11 in training yesterday when Ognjen Vukojevic was in that role, but really bold call by Stimac here to start with one so young and so experienced at this level. First cap given by Stimac to the number 4 today, Mateo Kovacic. Here the goal. Rakitic for Olic, and Olic looked up and saw his man Mandzukic, and he scored to make it 1-0 Croatia. Untidy goal, yes, from Serbia's point of view, but Croatia will take that all day long, all week long, all year long. 1-0 Croatia against their neighbours Serbia. This is Radovanovic. No Serbian shots yet. Cerna. Mandzukic for Olic. Olic's now 33, 82nd captain after he gets to Olic. Didn't play the Euros because of injury in the summer. A big miss too for Croatia at those Euro finals in 2012 in Ukraine and Poland. Modric now for Kovacic. Dispossessed. Tosic can't get there. It's won by Strinic now. It's no handball given against Ivanovic here. Radovanovic. There's Zoran Tosic now for Ignovski. Subotic. There's Djordjevic. Into the possession of goalkeeper Stipe Plavikosa. There's the handball, which wasn't given against Ivan Radovanovic. Chase there from Mandzukic, which sees Brkic gather, and he now finds Kolarov. 10 to half time. Croatia 1, Serbia 0. Mandzukic goal, still the only real attempt on goal from either team. Maybe nerves, anxiety out there between these two bitter rivals and hostile neighbours. Card coming here for Kolarov. With Mandzukic brings the first caution from Junet Chakia. missed the game with the Scots on Tuesday with that caution, by the way. Follow up on Mandzukic, yellow card. And he now will serve that one-game ban and miss the game in Belgrade against Scotland in 4 days' time. In by Cerna. Oh, it's a good ball into. It's a second goal. Olic has scored this time. It was a delicious ball in there from Cerna. Olic steals in to make it 2 for Croatia. It is a stellar first half so far for the home team. Ivica Olic scores. Croatia 2, Serbia 0. That goal owes so much to the quality of ball sent in there by their captain Dario Cerna. The kind of ball goalkeepers and defenders just absolutely dread. It's a super free kick. Olic scores from 6 yards. Croatia 2, Serbia 0. That is a sensational delivery. Just cannot defend that kind of ball in, can you? No one can. Cerna's delivery was pin sharp, pin perfect. Olic scores to make it 2-0 off the chest for Croatia. 2 goals in the first half. Croatia almost on cruise control now. Juricic. Now Stevanovic. Mihailovic has a major job on here now. His team 2 behind. Well, the Maximir is enjoying what they're seeing here. Croatia leads Serbia by 2 goals to 0. It has been a dominant, imposing first half so far by Igor Stimac and his Croatia side. Is a superb delivery. Forward there by Radovanovic. $35,000 here tickets were sold in a matter of hours for this match, and they are getting what they hoped they'd see here. Dominant, decisive Croatian performance against Serbia. 2-0. First Mandzukic, then Olic. French are injured here. Niko Kranjčar today winning his 78th cap. Here's how he got injured. Jarred the knee there across the body of Alexander Ignovsky. Well, can Serbia find a response here, a way back into this World Cup qualifier? They're 2 behind. By Ivanovic, and in the air by Mario Mandzukic doing the defensive job. Tosic. Away off Niko Kranjčar, now recovered from his injury. So 5 to half time, Croatia 2, Serbia 0. Towards Djordjevic, away by Šiminić. Ignovsky, here's Ivanovic on the chase. Got there too, wants the corner here of Škrinić. And a goal kick. Well, a game and occasion we expected. It is actually a corner here given for Serbia, their first of the match. Taken by Zoran Tosic. Serbia's first corner sent in. Good one too, that. Just watched away by Čorluka. Djordjevic, the lurking player here, the Serbian substitute. After 9 minutes for the injured Marko Škepovic. Decent corner. Good play by Rakitic here, just to hold off Djordjevic. Block his route to the ball. Foul here, backing in by Mandzukic. Sinisa Mihajlovic is going to have to use his coaching savvy and know how to get this game turned around for Serbia at half-time. Ivanovic throws in. It's going to be a free kick Serbia's way there. There was a case of the Serbia player being rather sandwiched there. Djordjevic, wasn't he, between two Croatian bodies? As of Šiminic and Strinic. The tickets were so prized for this game for Croatia supporters. It'll be a Zoran Tosic free kick here for Serbia. The last set play was good, the corner ball, which caused problems. Tosic here plays the ball square. Or with a deflected shot here, might just break to a Serbian player in the box. Here comes Olic. Olic, put by Ignovski. And so far, so good for Croatia. 2 goals up here. They would go top of the group for now, ahead of Belgium. 13 points from 5 games, a good start for Croatia, but they chase on here now for Đuričić. There's Cerna for Croatia, like Čorluka. This is Filip Đuričić, though he's been penalised here for the foul on Čorluka. Well, a fine contest so far. Game being played as well in the right way, the right spirit, the right frame of mind from both teams. Passion, pride, yes, but never overstepping the line. Coaches deserve top marks for that too, for instilling into their players' mindsets. There's Mandzukic, Rakitic. He got the first, and he got the second here. Olic, Rakitic, in by Cerna, away by Subotic. Mr. Ivanovic for Serbia. It's in the board yet from the fourth official, Baris Šimšek, to tell us how much we'll play on for in this first half. Cerna, Mandzukic. Away by Radovanovic. This is Filip Đorđević. Kranjčar, ahead Modric. Kranjčar still here for Croatia. Ivanovic in the way. Board says 2 minutes, which we are now in. Fouls Ivanovic. Here's Alexander Kolarov. The warm first half yellow card has been his mistake as well for the first goal. Free kick charged down by Mandzukic, which led to that first incision for Croatia. This is Neven Subotic. Tosic Tosic, Zuricic, and forward it goes from Radovanovic. Sona there with the header over his shoulder, it was played away. Foul throw. Ball not behind the head in the eyes of the referee, Junet Chakia. This is Subotic. Oh, 40 seconds or so of the first half in Zagreb. Rakitic. Olic. And does Rakitic play? Will be called back here for a free kick for Croatia. Foul by Matija Nastasic. Olic, such a hard worker for club and for country. With Wolfsburg in Germany, he was met within a deal which took Mandzukic to Bayern. 3 years in Munich himself. Choluka. Well, the perfect half for Croatia, the game of games for them, and a 2-goal half-time lead. The first goal Mandzukic scored after a corner free kick was blocked and charged down. And then Ivic who got the assist for the first, on hand to score the second after a quite delicious ball in from the Croatian captain Dario Srna. It's been a great first half for Igor Stimac and for Croatia. For Serbia, they have a real job on here in Zagreb. Half-time score at the Maksimir, Croatia 2, Serbia 0. Welcome back from Den Haag to Zagreb, the Stadion Maximir, which has seen in that first half Croatia score twice against Serbia. Goals from Mario Mandzukic and Ivica Olic the difference. Serbia, in truth, offered not much as an attacking force in that first half. A job well done so far by Igor Stimac and Croatia. What has been said at half-time by Siniša Mihajlović to his Serbian players, I wonder? A win here would take Croatia some 9 points clear of their neighbours Serbia in Group A, and see them and Belgium lead the way in the table. Croatia's next game is against Wales on Tuesday. Serbia face the Scots in a home match. Here's Mandzukic. Throw taken quickly here by Branislav Ivanovic, and he now gets Djordjevic away. Here goes Filip Djordjevic. And goes the ball from Djordjevic, but knocked away for a Serbia corner thing here off Josip Šiminić. So an early set piece here for Serbia to try and get themselves a way back in, a roadmap back into this game against Croatia. It's a Tosic corner. Met by Mandzukic, then by Modric. He's had his say. He's had his chance to reshuffle, to rejig, to rearrange, to reinvigorate Serbia. Ivanovic throws in. That's Mandzukic away towards Olic for Croatia. Nastasic. Radovanovic. Now it's with Alexander Kolarov. Kolarov still here. It's a good run. Kolarov! Good save. Chance of the follow-up here, and it's just past the post. Oh, Serbia's best moments of the match. First, Kolarov was denied by the save from Pletikosa. It's a good stop here by Croatia's so far underworked goalkeeper. That's a good save. And the rebound wide from Filip Djuricic. Djuricic close. And Djordjevic almost got a touch even closer. Nastasic. Šiminić is there. This is Zoran Tosic. Niko Kranjčar. Kranjčar, tall, elegant player. 6 years with English clubs Portsmouth and Tottenham Hotspur until the summer. Now playing in Russia under his former national team coach Slaven Bilic at Lokomotiv Moscow. Radovanovic. Neven Subotic. Matija Nastasic. Radovanovic for Serbia. Throw for Croatia. Igor Stimac had the message before this game to come here and cheer on your team in love of Croatia rather than in hatred of Serbia. The atmosphere so far has been the right side of raucous, I think. The two nations' relations have got better in the last couple of years. Well, they're still very much a high security fixture. Here goes Mandzukic chasing. Birkic meets it. Mandzukic. This is Niko Kranjčar. Does well here, Kranjčar. Now Olic. Luka Modric. Modric took aim and fires 3 or 4 feet wide, but worth a go with a player of Modric's ability on the ball. 8 goals in his first 63 caps. There is Miroslav Blažević, the coach who led Croatia to 3rd place at their first ever World Cup in France in '98. Ciro Blažević, as he's known colloquially. Stevanovic for Serbia. Stevanovic caught. Foul by Olic. Free kick for Serbia. Stevanovic couldn't get the ball back on there to Djuricic. Radovanovic now, across it goes now to the Serbian captain Branislav Ivanovic. And he was fouled here, another delayed whistle there from Junet Chakir. I'm sure the world is tuned into this game. It is such a landmark game and a historic game. Can Serbia get back into that game with this Zoran Tosic free kick, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to aim for here. In by Tosic. Ivanovic up there, and he comes together with Modric. Clear foul here by Ivanovic on little Luka Modric. Pretty close to that one smart save in the second half he's made from Filip Juricic. Oh, mistake here now by Subotic. Recovers. To Željko Birkić. Choluka. Now Rakitic. It's caught there by Filip Djordjevic. Rakitic. Modric. Oh, lovely feet. Great balance. Luka Modric. Good effort. Just wide, no more than a whisker. And that is Modric with the quick escape from a couple of defenders. Then went on to get a good shot away. That's really good offensive play from Modric, and that shot is not too far wide of Birkic's goal. That tells us how close it was. What? A foot, no more than that. Nastasic. Modric again. Again he can plot and scheme, and now finds Kranjčar. This is Kovacic. Strinic. Held up by Ivanovic, who I think caught him. It is indeed a free kick here for Croatia. The atmosphere here really continues to sizzle, simmer, and Croatia with a 2-goal cushion here on course for 3 really important points in Group A. Appears to be a fight between themselves and Belgium for top spot and automatic qualification for Brazil. Nowhere to go yet in the game and the group. It's a Modric free kick whipped in, which Birkić has held on to just about. 6'6", Željko Birkić, Udinese's first choice in Serie A. Held on just. Out of play for a throw-in for Serbia. Well, Fulham sure 1 goal back, and they are alive in this game again. Kolarov for Nastasic. Now it's with Neven Subotic. Ivanovic. Now it's with Matej Nastasic again. Kolarov, his clubmate. On now to Alen Stevanovic of Torino. Knocked away by Cerny. Now here goes Rakitic. And still. To Mandzukic, their possession breaks back to that of Serbia. And Serbia have been since half-time, I think, more attack-minded. It's Djordjevic for Juricic. This is Neven Subotic. And to his captain, Branislav Ivanovic, for the Serbs. They want to make another change here. They want to bring on Dusan Tadic. Here's Ivica Olic. With Kranjčar, Modric, Rakitic, This will be a welcome spell here of Croatian possession as they try and just take the sting out of Serbia. Here goes Modric again. Modric for Kranjčar. Šiminić. Modric. Nastasic in the way. Juricic. Kolarov. And Juricic, back for Kolarov again here for Serbia. Kolarov's cross, it's sliced away in behind for a Serbia corner off Dario Srna. And now Mihajlovic can make that change he wanted to. He's going to bring on Dusan Tadic. Tadic of Twente Enschede in the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. Their possession is very much in the last 10 minutes in Serbia's favour. They have a corner. In goes that corner towards Radovanovic. And now Serbia can, I think, make that substitution. They want to anyway. It is indeed going to be coming on Tadic, replacing Alen Stevanovic. Tadic did score twice in Serbia's last friendly, winning Cyprus in February. There's his last 2 goals, also scored against Wales in that 6-1 qualifying victory. Joined Twente from Groningen in the Eredivisie earlier this season. He scored 12 goals in the Dutch league in less than 30 games this season. Here's Tosic. Radovanovic. By the head of Strinic. Olic. Now Niko Kranjčar. Kranjčar back for his goalkeeper Stipe Plagikosa. Playing with Rostov in Russia. Long-time goalkeeper for Shakhtar Donetsk. He was a teammate of his captain here, Srna. Here goes Olic. Stopped by Ignovski here for Serbia. Ignovski, Tadic's first touch. Ivanovic. Ignovski caught. Taken quickly with a moving ball, I thought, there to Radovanovic. Play went on. This is Nastasic. Hit high and long towards Dusan Tadic. Miscontrolled by Alexander Ignovski. Could have chosen to play for Macedonia. He chose to pin his allegiance to the Serbian flag and shirt. Mihajlovic insists, as I said pre-match, that his players not only know the words of the anthem, but sing it every game as well. And that is why Adam Ljajic of Fiorentina is not in the squad, because he refused to sign Mihajlovic's code of conduct to say he would sing the national anthem for Serbia. Here's Olic. On to Ivan Rakitic. Dario Srna. Srna held up by Kolarov, and here Tosic. It's Kovacic. Now Kranjčar. Modric. Kranjčar will take up the charge here for Croatia. Srna in towards Mandzukic. It's Alexander Ignovski for Serbia. Pressure on Kolarov. Kranjčar now for Kovacic. The teenager on debut here. Kovacic still, it's a good run. Now Rakitic. In goes the cross towards Olic. Kept alive here by Mandzukic. He wants a corner here. That was even Rakitic across. Now, does it come off a Serbian last? I think he does there. That will be Kolarov, the first defender. Corner which Ivan Rakitic will go across to take. Of course, the centre halves have gone up here. Big Josip Šiminić and Also veteran Choluka is lurking as well. There's Mateo Kovacic in the mix. Brkic with a rather nervy-looking punch away there, the goalkeeper. Comes back out to Rakitic. Faced up by Tadic. Rakitic, goalkeeper saves and then rather spills. Away in the end by Nastasic. Most convincing piece of work there from goalkeeper Željko Brkic. This was it. Beat Tadic. Blocked, but no more than that from Željko Brkic. Mandzukic. Olic! Croatia making openings here now in this second half. An hour gone in Zagreb. 2-0 Croatia against their neighbours Serbia. Two nations' first ever senior football meeting. Which has so far, I'm glad to say, passed off peacefully on and off the field. Plenty of passion on display, but no more than that. I know people feel that sometimes it's just rather blur the boundaries between patriotism and nationalism, but his words have been certainly rather, before this game, conciliatory, friendly, almost warm towards Croatia. Here's Mandzukic for Olic. Be a foul and a free kick Serbia's way. They have the time here, Serbia, over just about half an hour to play plus stoppage time. There's going to be a change for Croatia. 21 is Domagoj Vida, defensive player really, a centre half or a right back, player from Dynamo Kiev in Ukraine. Now for Subotic. It's Tadic. Change here coming for Croatia. The score at 2-0, still it's been that way since half-time. Niko Kranjčar comes off. Offensive play here, maybe sacrificed for a more defensive one, and Domagoj Vida. Kranjčar performed well. On comes Domagoj Vida here to win his 16th cap. Debut against Wales 3 years ago now. Wait and see where Vida will fill in. He's normally, as I say, a right back or a centre half for his club in Ukraine. It'll be a Zoran Tosic free kick here for Serbia. Juricic in there, in by Tosic. And met with a header from Mandzukic, and behind for a corner here for Mihajlovic in Serbia. He got the first goal, the breakthrough, the go-ahead goal. This is Tadic. Modric is then caught. Well, fans who got those much prized tickets, they've so far seen what they hope to see, a Croatia win over Serbia. Not finished yet though. 26 minutes to play in the second half, plus I'd imagine a decent chunk to have added time, so maybe up to half an hour to play still. Mandzukic on here to Rakitic, ahead Olic, and goes the cross, and it's in the end a back pass they claim, not given as intentional. Referee Zdeněk Čakir says that was not an intended back pass here with the boot. Well, how is that not a back pass by Kolarov, I wonder? Net off there for Serbia. This is Radovanovic. Modric pulled back, clear foul. Oh, look at Modric there by Filip Djordjevic. Still a 2-0 Croatia lead. It's been that way since the first half. Those 2 goals from Mario Mandzukic and Ivica Olic, the difference in the mother of all Balkan derbies. In by Čorluka towards Mandzukic, who got there first. Serbia's lack of goals will be a real concern to Mihajlovic. They've only scored in one of their first 4 matches in this group. That was the demolition of Wales. And no goals again so far tonight. Barkic under pressure there from Mandzukic. There has been talk that Mihajlovic's job could be on the line should they lose this qualifier. Game with Scotland to come on Tuesday night. But a defeat here would leave them 9 points adrift of Croatia. In by Strinic towards Mandzukic. That's Čorluka, and then Strinic couldn't do anything with it. Ignovsky now, on it goes to Juricic. His cross, it's in the end miscontrolled behind for a goal kick by Dusan Tosic. We're now midway through the second half in Zagreb. Croatia travel to Wales next for their midweek qualifier. Nastasic, caught late. Matej Nastasic. It'll be a free kick for Serbia. And again, they're both teams playing this game the right way in terms of the spirit and attitude. Has been good to watch. No flashpoints at all, which is maybe surprising given the nation's history. Subotic, Radovanovic. Desperate to escape 2 in blue here. Radovanovic. Now Tosic. Tosic. Juricic. Blocked in the end by Josip Šiminić there for Croatia. Lack of real clear chances in this game for Serbia. I mentioned that lack of a cutting edge, a goal scorer. That might be their Achilles heel in this match and this group. It is though a young team building really for the future. Serbia, Mihajlovic claims this is the youngest of any of the major national teams in Europe at the moment. Average age of around 22, 23. Juricic into Tadic, and Tosic. Away by Cerna. There's a foul on Mandzukic by Neven Subotic from behind. Just that 1 yellow card shown too so far by Zhinit Chakir to Alexander Kolarov in the first half. Only playing really Subotic today. He's not really a favourite of Mihajlovic, playing today because of the suspension to Milan Biševac. Here's Vida. Radovanovic now, here's Djordjevic. I think we've seen Vida go to right back and to right midfield has gone the captain Cerna. Here's Mandzukic towards Olic. Juricic. Just nudged there, wasn't he, by Mateo Kovacic. He's had a very good debut, the 18-year-old for Croatia. More than like to be given the first cap against, of all teams, Serbia. But he's done well, he's had a good head too on him. This is Tadic. Strinic. Teams qualify from the UEFA zone for the World Cup finals in Brazil in 2014. The 9 group winners, then the 4 playoff teams, where the best 8 runners-up will contest 2-legged qualifiers. This is Alexander Igniowski. Radovanovic. And Ivanovic caught by Ivan Rakitic. Dusan Tadic. Ivanovic said he'd give 3 years of his own life to be able to play in this match. Tadic has been dispossessed by Kovacic, who tries to get on its way. He might just do that still. Here's Branislav Ivanovic for Serbia. Ivanovic here stopped by Ivan Strinic. Last 20 minutes upon us. That's added time. Croatia 2, Serbia 0. Goals from Mandzukic and Olic in the first half. Still the difference. 5 here is Nastasic. Tosic. Now Juricic. Igniowski rides the Modric challenge, who then gets back at him. Now Tosic. Juricic, Tosic, and now the break led by Mandzukic for Croatia. May have to go alone here, Mandzukic. Here's Modric, rolled in there looking to find Dario Srna. Still that 2-goal buffer in Croatia's favour. Juricic, that's a decent ball. And the delivery was rather lacking from Kolarov. That's veteran Chorluka. And now it's with Strinic and Rakitic. There's going to be a Serbian change soon. They want to bring on Radislav Petrovic, the ex-Blackburn Rovers player. Juricic here for Djordjevic. Maybe a golfing quality here. Croatia's strikers playing the German top division. Serbia's place in the French second tier. Here now goes Kovacic. Kovacic now for Mario Mandzukic. No foul. Kovacic. And Srna. And now Ivan Strinic, who goes on here. Strinic gets the cross in two, which Ivanovic meets. This is Dusan Tadic now to break for Serbia. They need to find a goal to get them back into this game pretty soon if they're going to get back at all. Alexander Kolarov escapes from Srna, finds Tosic. In goes Modric. Here's Radovanovic. Tosic. No handball. Despite the whistle from the home support. Kolarov now for Zoran Tosic. Return ball for Tosic here now. There's the ball back on towards him. It's Tadic, and the shot takes a deflection. There'll be a corner here for Serbia. Strinic. Dusan Tadic with the shot, which has earned his team at least a corner ball. With a quarter of an hour to play in Zagreb. Rematch in Belgrade in September, by the way, the 6th of September. The nations meet again. So Igniowski off, and he's placed Radislav Petrovic, so like for like that change. Next Blackburn player on Petrovic. Serbia's corner. Sent back in, but just met here by Mandzukic. Birkic out here to Neven Subotic of Borussia Dortmund. First touch here now for Petrovic, who's just come on. Playing these days, Petrovic with Gençler Birliği in the Turkish Super League. Cerna, and the flag stays down here. This is Mario Mandzukic. Corner ball, Croatia. Croatia's second half corner, 5th in total. Another set piece for Dario Cerna to take here for the home team, leading by 2-0. Mandzukic and Olic, their goals the difference in this Balkan derby. In by Cerna towards Domagoj Vida, knocked away by Filip Djordjevic. Four in blue to find us. 5th on the edge, and Rakitic waiting here for Cerna's delivery. In by Cerna towards Ivica Olic, who does have a good leap on him. 3rd successive corner here for Cerna to take. 3rd time lucky maybe. Nikita Jelavic among those getting warm here on the bench. Luka Modric. Here's Rakitic, and the header in the end from Simic. Only 3 goals and 100 caps for the Aussie-born defender, Big Joe Simic. Kolarov. Oh, clever touch, real chance. Goalkeeper saves and spills, recovers wonderfully. Superb double save by Tadikosa. And Serbia go as close as they've come so far tonight. Here's Petrovic. Djordjevic, there's Kolarov up there with him. It's cleared away. And then Nastasic and Mandzukic come together on halfway. The goalkeeper Tadikosa has not had much to do. A great touch from Tadic, and then it's Juricic who forces a save, and then the reaction to keep out the rebound from Djordjevic was absolutely incredible here from Tadikosa. First Juricic, and that second save is excellent. Strinic, whistle's gone there for a Serbia free kick for handball, I think. This is Neven Subotic. Juricic, who had that first shot. Strinic away. Ivanovic. Subotic. Radovanovic. Last 12 minutes. Croatia leads Serbia by 2-0 in Group A of World Cup qualifying. There'll be a 13-point start from 5 games for Croatia. I just feel Belgium are going to be their chief rivals in this group. Both nations had 10 points in their first 4 games. There'll be 4 points from 5 for Serbia. Juricic. Radovanovic now on to Kolarov. Tadic. Tadic, oh, lovely turn. Now, was he caught? The referee says he wasn't. Play goes on with Croatia. Mandzukic. Out-muscled here. Mandzukic. It is going to be a foul Radovanovic's way here for Serbia. Tosic. When Yugoslavia came here, there was a 2-2 draw in the Euro 2000 qualifiers. Radovanovic, Tadic, clever touch again here now for Kolarov. There's the pullback, met by Simic, and then cleared by Cerna, who was caught late there by Dusan Tadic. Last 10 minutes in Zagreb. Croatia 2, Serbia 0. the studs were high from Dusan Tadic. He was told by his own teammate there to calm things down, Djordjevic. Maybe a little cramp here for the left-back Ivan Strinic. He's been now the first-choice left-back for 3 years for Croatia. Player from Dnipropetrovsk in the Ukrainian Premier League. This is 27th cap. He's never scored for Croatia in his career so far. That's of Hajduk Split in the Croatian league. Taken off on the golf buggy. Yeah, that chance, the touch on for Juricic. Good save, then Djordjevic denied by the recovering Pleticosa brilliantly. Well, it's going to be a change. It's finished off, and in his place here comes Lyon's Dejan Lovren. Lovren, Michael Rich missed the Euros in the summer with injury. With a move to Liverpool maybe in the summer from Lyon, Lovren. Today his 16th cap, 1 goal. So Lovren on for the last 9 minutes. Foul here on Domagoj Vida. Vida caught here by the other number 21, Filip Djordjevic. Mihajlovic and Serbia have been second best for long spells. Free kick which is taken here by Choluka. Vida. Modric. Olic off balance and there's possession. There's Tadic. Ivanovic finds Dusan Tadic. The captain will go on. Covering here is Ivan Rakitic. Croatia leads Serbia by 2-0. Another change is going to be made for Croatia, and it will be coming on a defensive midfield player in Ognjen Vukojevic. And he will take the place of a striker in Ivica Olic. We've got the second goal, and we'll get raucous applause here for his role play tonight. As always, Olic, such a hard worker. Another fine shift he put in, which is well greeted by the Croatian support. This is his goal for 2-0, which is how it's stayed ever since. Here's Radovanovic for Neven Subotic. Mandzukic. Stung into the feet there of Rakitic, and there's a knock as well for Dusan Tadic. There were moves by the far right party in Croatia to deny Mihajlovic entry to the country for this qualifier, but here he is, and his team are going to lead, it seems, with a defeat. This is Ivanovic for Serbia. Subotic. 13 is Ivan Radovanovic. And a foul on Kovacic. He's done well on debut. A night he will never forget at 18 years of age. Yellow card coming for Ivanovic as well for that challenge, I think. Not at risk of a ban with a yellow card tonight. So he's free to face the Scots in Belgrade in 4 days. I think Subotic who got the yellow card. Now he too wasn't at risk of a ban. Yellow card for Neven Subotic. Followed by Lovren. Corner ball, the outcome here for Croatia. I'm sure they'll commit too many bodies to join the attack here for this corner ball. And now they are 5 minutes away from an historic, landmark, iconic victory over Serbia. An Ivan Rakitic corner for Croatia. In deeper this time, and the volley is deflected by for another corner off, I think, Cerna's attempt, limping to the captain. Again there, the handshake offered and taken. It's been a night where the two teams have shown genuine affinity and respect, which is good, very good to see. And the fans love Cerna, his corner, and it goes towards Domagoj Vida, away by Kolarov. There's Tosic to play just 4 minutes. Croatia 2, Serbia 0. Radovanovic for the Serbs. There's Lovren and Mandzukic. A foul on Mateo Kovacic. Inter paid Dinamo Zagreb big bucks in January, 15 million euros. Took on the number 10 shirt from no lesser figure than Wesley Sneijder. One man with clearly a big future. Kosa defending a clean sheet in determined fashion. 34 now, debut came 14 years ago, Kosa. Offside, the decision. And Mr. Chak here, and his officials done a good job here tonight. No signs of the Old Trafford controversy. That's red card for Nani, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago. And here by Ivanovic for Serbia. Led by Šimanić. Now Modric. Modric escapes from 2 tackles here, and he's caught. Croatia here have not let the occasion get to them. They began as favourites. They had the stronger team. Both coaches admitted that before the match. And it has gone to form. Offside flag up against Dario Cerna. To save the game, Serbia have 2 minutes plus stoppage time. This kick is left to goalkeeper Birkic to relaunch and get Serbia going again. Knocked on by Radovanovic. Rakitic. Well, the noise levels have not diminished from the first whistle. Still, the place is absolutely heaving here in Zagreb. Croatia leading 2-0. Minutes away now, minutes away really from an iconic victory. That's how the injury came to Rakitic. Led by Subotic for Serbia towards Djordjevic. By Tadic here, time in short supply for Serbia. That's Petrovic. We're inside now the 90th minute of the match. Subotic forward towards Djordjevic. Djordjevic couldn't work it on. Modric. Play goes on here with Čorluka. Now Rakitic. Juricic, Radovanovic. 3 minutes to play of added time. So Serbia's equation is thus: 2 goals in 3 minutes, otherwise defeat to Croatia. That bench will jump for joy in 3 minutes' time. Yellow card here to Radislav Petrovic for the challenge. And the referee's nose. Mandzukic. I'm right to say I was there when we played Serbia and when we beat Serbia for Croatia. They're not there yet, but they're mighty close. Mandzukic hobbles away. Having written his name large in Croatian national team folklore tonight. It'll be a Dejan Lovren free kick. Lovren's launch, met by Ivanovic. Now it's Kovacic. Away by Šiminić, the old hand, 35, Šiminić. That's Domagoj Vida. Dario Srna. Serbia throw, who have Serbia now to save the game, 90 seconds, that's all. They scored twice in that time, it's a very tall order now. It's pretty much a lost cause. Subotic. Could be a chance here for them though, Serbia. It's an opening, it's a good save by Pletikosa again. Juricic back in, blocked by Domagoj Vida. Here's Subotic. High ball. Away by Vida. Radovanovic. Nastasic. Final 45 seconds in Zagreb. Vida's header down. Here now is Srna, who's lost the ball here, Dario Srna. In goes the cross towards Ivanovic. And then there were 20 seconds left, that's all, on his watch, before they can celebrate. Mandzukic with Subotic. That's Nastasic. Free kick goes Croatia's way. We now have reached the end of 3 minutes of added time. Whistle to mouth, whistle blown. What a night to be a Croatian. A night to say I was there when they A, played Serbia and B, beat Serbia. A night where Mario Mandzukic and Ivica Olic writ their names large into Croatian national team and national folklore as the goal scorers on a landmark night where they made it a 13-point start in 5 World Cup qualifiers. They now go top of Group A for now, and Siniša Mihajlovic and Serbia have been beaten in their neighbours' own raucous and feisty backyard. Full-time score in Zagreb. It finishes here. Croatia 2, Serbia 0 on an historic night for Croatia.